Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan. I'm about to do another Modern Masters draft. And this time I'm gonna do the Phantom thing. Why play anything but Swiss in Phantom? Yeah, good question. Single elimination, Swiss. Alright. I got these cube tickets. This is my bot account. I got these cube tickets back when they gave them out. This account is called Cheap Cards Bot, and it's an old project I have dormant about starting a chain of bots, but I just haven't really seen any profit in it, because bots are expensive. You have to have the software and you have to leave computers running, and the margins are so small. So I haven't started the bot chain yet, but I might do one day. I have 6 bots. They're all called Cheap Cards Bot. So if you see Cheap Cards Bot on Magic Online, it's me starting my bot chain. But that is not going to happen today. I have reviewed Modern Masters in an article and in 10 hours, 8 videos. So please check that out. I have read other reviews now, and I think they confirmed most of the things I said. I like my review so far. There are some cards were a little bit off, but if I could predict every card right, I would be playing on the Pro Tour. I'm doing a Phantom draft because I'm really low on carbohydrates today for other reasons, so I don't expect me to reason very well. I think these Phantom, if you have 10 cube tickets, like I do on 3 accounts, I think they're worth playing, so I will play them. Then I will go back to doing the real drafts, especially 64-man drafts, which I really like. So this is my attempt to gain some experience in the format. From what I hear from limited resources, blue, green, good stuff, and domain are the best decks. Wow, you could actually get QPs in these events. That's interesting. But the payout is really, really bad. Whoa, so bad. And it's happening. Salvagers is a very powerful card. So is Muldrifter. Don't think there are cards of this caliber in the set, in this pack. So it's really between those two. And I think Muldrifter is the more powerful card. I don't want to commit to the artifact deck this early, and I'm picking Muldrifter here. Another review has it graded 4 for Muldrifter, 3.5 for Salvagers. I rated them both as first pick. But I'm taking the Muldrifter, leaving myself a little bit open. Glimmervoid, Flitter. Death Rattle is pretty good, but the non-committing pick here is Bonesplitter. Gargoyle, Walker of the Groves, Anti-Snitch. It's Death Rattle or Bonesplitter here, and I'm taking the Bonesplitter just because it's so insane. Knight of the Reliquary, Tribal Flame, spells that's precious. Knight of the Reliquary must be so good. He's all the wrong colors, and I want to do 3 colors here, but Tribal Flames, I can still go 5-color deck. Graveshot, Drag Down, Sense Enlistment, Brute Force, Greater Moss Dog. So am I thinking 5-color, where the Knight would of course be really good, How good is he in draft? Okay, I'm picking the knight. I might regret that. Horobus Whisper. Super good, but really off now. And if I'm going to do the... There's the Blight Speaker. That's a late Blight Speaker. Mysoderm. Dampen Thought is worthless. Petals of Insight. Whisper. Control a swamp. Destroy target. So hard. Maybe it is the spell bomb actually. I'm taking the spell bomb. Reach of Branches. That's reach. But the Oracle. Oracle is so strong here. But Moldavine Cloak is the first pick card in the pack. Oracle is also the first pick card, but I can't rely on getting 4 colors, but I can rely on getting green. And I think I'm picking the Moldavine Cloak. Going green-blue value is the plan now. 3 to guide, draw a card. This thing is too conditional. I don't like counter spells. I like the Hill Combat Giant, as you know. I like the Pilferers. But I am now blue-green, it seems. Trigon Predator seems like... Oh, Imperiosaur! This late? Jesus Christ. The Predator is good. But the Imperiosaur is really, really good. So, going for the value. That's the first pick card. And I got it 7th. Maybe just retards play this format. That is Phantom Swiss. And if that is the case, what am I doing here? Wood Reader. Get a lot of cards. There's the Kodamas Reach. So do I do the Wood Readers for the cards, or do I do the Kodamas Reach for the Knight of the Reliquary? I think it's Wood Readers. Yeah. Oh! Spider! Nice! Okay, they are just giving me the world here. Suspend guy, really good. And Greater Moss Dog goes around. Sylvan Bounty for the land cycling for the to be able to play the Knight of the Reliquary. Maybe. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to play it. That way I could play the Mysoderm, but the Mysoderm isn't that good. Walker of the Grove. It's a 4/4/4. Yeah, it's good enough. Reach of Branches. They want me to have Reach of Branches. Well, I'm going to have Reach of Branches then. And the Land Cycler. 2 Land Cyclers now for the plane. So Knight of the Reliquary is in the deck. I now have 3 sources of white for him. Tomestalker is really nice, but in the wrong color. Reach to Mist. Trump the Domains is a really good card, but of course Bear the Lost the Ancient is just really good. Terminator. Manta. If I could go for the domain deck, Still not sure, but Imperiosaur and Spider says I'm not the domain deck. So I'm taking Verdeloth. Cloudgoat Ranger. Just another Baloth, I guess. This guy is really good. Oh, it sucks to pass the Cloudgoat Ranger. Target Arcane card, but what Arcane card would that be? Dragonstorm, Dragon Predator this time. But it's the Penumbra Spider again. And another Imperiosaur. Yeah, I'm just gonna play 5/5s turn 4 all day and see what happens. I definitely need 2 drops. And some sort of removal. Sporoloth is really good, but so is the Bone Splitter. And the Oracle. But you need 4 colors for the Oracle. So I'm just gonna pick the Bone Splitter. Why are Bone Splitters going around here? That's just really weird. Weird Defender. For a lot of mana, I can do better than that. Still can't back anything with the Hanakami. Crap. Maybe it's Petals of Insight, but it doesn't feel very good. Blinding Beam is not good enough. Petals of Insight. Master Admirer. When he enters the battlefield, draw a card. Wow. That's just really good. Is it better than the Giant Dusk Wasp? I think it is. Latchkey Fairy. No. Master Admirers. I don't have any 2 drops. But I'm gonna be suspending Balos all day. The Dismisser. This is an 18 land deck, isn't it? Dismisser, Penumbra, Spider, Balos. I think my curve demands early plays here, so I'm going Balos here. But I'm not sure. And hey, Imperiosaur. What am I going to do on turn 2? I don't have any 2 drops. I'm definitely playing an 18 lander here. I'm not sure about Reach of Branches, how good it is. And I'm counting these Balos as first as 1 drops. Germinator, Trump the Domains, Medium Forcer, there's the Skyreach Manta again. But I need to pick the sheep card here, right? Just to hold the fort. Sacrifice a sapling to target creature. Does what? Gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. Not the best. Rift Sweeper. Well, it's a bear, right? And I am desperately in need of bears. I have 24 playables. Predator. I got this deck is insane. Whoa. Don't know if I'm bothering with the knight. I don't think I have to anymore. It's just who's gonna stop the triple Imperiosaur thing. Well, this is what I envisioned as my deck. So my problem now then is that I can't handle any bomb of any sort. All I have, my only interactive card, is the Spell Bomb and the Moldavine Cloak, of course. Oh, this deck is so strong. Echoing Carriage. Don't know what I will be doing with that. Take the Suspend guy. So my sideboard is Echoing Carriage. But I'm gonna cut that. I'm not gonna play the Narcomoba. Arpand Ravager. Reach of Branches, Walker of the Grove, Path to Exile makes white splashed, right? And Vivid Meadow. But it is Path of Exile pretty clearly here. Or Path to Exile. Demigod of Revenge, Pardic Dragon, nice picks! But I am just gonna pick an Imperiosaur. And maybe it's the Wood Readers here, so I actually have something to play on turn 3, so I can defend myself. This deck will be interesting. I don't think I need Walker of the Grove. I might need City of Wrath. This is removal, right? Yeah, I can remove. This will go really well in this deck. So I'm picking the mutation. Do I play the off-color land to get another source of white? Because I don't really need... Or do I take the Shell Dweller for another 2-drop? Well, I can have a Petal of Insight for the Control Mirror. I'll get the Echoing Truth here for some defense. Wow. I'm getting strong cards. Yeah, Reach of Branches will not be played. One of the petals I'll probably not play anyway. Reach of Branches, Walker of the Grove, Traumatic Visions. There's nothing here. I can sabotage the Hillcomber Giant for somebody. There's another Shell Dweller. Another Echoing Truth. Another Sporoloth. Oh, I didn't have one. So many playables. So many first picks. I'm not playing the Germinator. Probably not playing that guy. The Wood Readers, yeah. Removal. I have to play the Risk Sweeper. God, it's gonna be hard to trim this deck. Do I really cut Verdeloth? Probably do. Trigon. What a weird deck. But anything that helps me survive. I'm gonna run 18 lands. I'm gonna cut 8 cards here. Wow. And actually Verdeloth is more powerful than Sporoloth. I'm not cutting the white. So let's see what we can do here. Muldrifter, Erratic Mutation, Echoing Truth, Echoing Truth. There wasn't much blue in the deck. And now then we need both the Land Cyclers. I'm gonna play all the Darkwood Baloth I can ever get. I'm gonna play that guy, play that guy. They are all first picks. God. Moldavine Cloak, Wood Readers. Not the Echoing Courage. This is already 25 cards. Must play that thing. And the Dust Wasp. Okay, maybe one Darkwood Baloth is not getting played. Such powerful cards, and I'm not gonna play them. And I need to cut 4 cards. 70 creatures is nice. What the hell are you doing in my deck, Narcomoba? This is all defense for getting up there. How good are you, Master Myers? So much reach. I'm cutting the spider. The spider is a sideboard card and I have to take out an Imperiosaur for it. But I'm not gonna cut the Imperiosaurs. And this guy is just a Thalids god. Master Myers is the long game. Do I really want the 3/3 flyer then? Or am I cutting that too? Maybe I have to. 2 Sylvan Bounties. Now I'm just down to 14 creatures. I don't like that. 5. So there are 10 cards here that are not creatures. Spell Bomb. God, it's so good. Jesus. What do I cut? Okay, I could run 17 land with the 2 Sylvan Bounties. Couldn't I? And we are definitely gonna run 5. This is 15 land, that's not very good. Oh, it's gonna have to be another island. And we are at 42 cards. I don't want to go below 15 creatures. An erratic mutation is my only hard removal. But I'm keeping Echoing Truth in instead. Getting back the Mask of Admirers all the time, that must just be really good. It is. But look at the cards I'm cutting here. Can I really not have Verdeloth in the deck? Who is boosting? I'm cutting the spell bomb. This is my deck. This was hard. Cutting the hard removal. God. Do you really want to do this? 17 land plus the 2 bounties for the plane. Yeah, this is my deck. $15 creatures. Yep. Let's do it. Round 1 begins at 27 minutes. Okay. This will be very, very, very interesting. I do want to play first. Well, I do have the land. And all my spells are really big. No, I can't keep this. This I can keep. Okay. So the plan here is to basic land cycle for an island. Or now do it for a plane. And then Master Myers next turn. And Bone Splitter equip, Echoing Truth his guy, and then value Wood Readers. I think the Admirer is going to die. But he's gonna be great when I flood out now. I think this is the time he dies. Do I save him with Echoing Truth? Probably not. And then Wood Readers for 2 cards next turn. Cast with Kicker. Can't do that. An Imperiosaur. Bone Splitter equip. No, not the... Oh, equip. So I do equip the wood readers. Play Imperiosaur, returning Master Myers to my hand. He is building for a giant Empty the Warrens, and I have double Echoing Truth in hand. So life is decent. He is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Storm. His name is Xuya. I am falling behind in time. Empty the Warrens. No Empty the Warrens. Master Admirers. Mulder is the next turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. And he just crumbles under the enormous assault. But this might be his storm turn. He's suspending it. But how will you live, sir? Pestamite. Should have done that before the attack phase, right? Alright, so I crushed his storm deck, but what do I have against storm decks? Not a lot. He won't be attacking on the ground anytime soon. So I don't need my early drops. But I don't have any early drops. Probably the Predator sucks. Compared to all my other stuff. And Spider is actually in the sideboard. That's just amazing. So I think I'm bringing in another Baloth. Yep, there is gonna be Baloth time. That's just fantastic when you get to suspend Baloth turn 1. And then Wasp turn 2 maybe. And then Land Cycle turn 3. What? Okay. Maybe I just want to 5/5. I think I do. 5 and 4. Doom is approaching, sir. And I'm going to get myself plane, perhaps? But now I don't really need to right now. I need to, because then I can play the Spores or Thalids next turn. But I can do it at the end of his turn. I have to get the forest. How do you deal with these two guys? They're just death approaching. Blue-green value. A land cycle for a forest. They are coming! I'm gonna play the Dust Wasp for mana next turn. 3 and 2, right? Yeah, you better look for something. So what can he do? He is just spawning Thalids. I'm just not that impressed by Glacial Race. Whoa, Imperiosaur! Well, he does more than... And that guy is coming next time. So let's play the Imperiosaur then. So next turn I'm gonna swing for 14. Sylvan Bounty. Yeah, I better splice. I think everybody will catch on to this blue-green deck. And I should really have capitalized by playing real drafts instead of here. Here we go. Oh, so I am attacking for 14. There's no way to give them all haste. Play Muldrifter for value. Wow. I like my deck. And also my experience from my first match when I played Black White Rebels was I was thinking in the back of my head that what do I do? What do I do against a deck like this? What do I do against the Imperiosaur Baloth deck? There's nothing you can do. You can tap one Imperiosaur and then you just crumble. Well, let's move on to the second match. Well, I was just looking through other reviews of Modern Master and it seems the card I was really off on is Live from the Loom. It isn't that super bomby in Dredge, and it isn't very good at all in other decks. Luckily I haven't had the chance to draft it yet, because I was thinking it was really powerful. But I think people are underestimating the might of Imperiosaur. And I'll show them! It's time for the second round. The winners are AP Jam, Blackstorm, and Astroth 16, and this guy called Sheepcartsbot. It's my intention to sell cards cheaply and try to do what MTGO Bazaar is doing. That is be fair and nice and good. I think that is the only way to earn any money on having a bot. You have to provide good customer service and do it for the long run. And that's what I plan to do if I ever launch a bot. I realize that the YouTube channel, Twitch channel, the website, etc., it all helps and makes a bot more likely, but yeah, seems to be a lot of work. I've been launching the Sliver song all over the net today on forums. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's the song by Chris Plummer, and I made the video. This one. Right, time to play some Magic. Against Blackstorm. I want to play first. I have to send that back. And I'm gonna have to keep this and draw land. And of course, if I get to play Knight of the Reliquary here, everything is good. I'm still a bit weird in my head. Ivory Giant. Well, he is really nasty. Okay, now I get to play Knight of the Reliquary. Six for 3/4. That's not very impressive, is it? Wood Reader Spores here. So well, what do I do here? Nice! He missed a land drop. Errant Ephemeron, Suspend 4. Well, they are all gonna have trouble with Mr. Imperiosaur. Two rounds left to the Ivory Giant. Can't play the Wood Reader now, so equip Imperiosaur. I can play the Wood Reader. Still think I'm equipping the Imperiosaur. I'm playing the Thalids. Forest. Still the Thalid. And equip double Path to Exile. OVR control. Here he comes. Oh. They both come next. No, Giant is next turn. Okay, so my spells cost one more to cast. And I think... No, actually it is the Imperiosaur, right? I don't know. But what does it do against Imperiosaur? It still needs to do something. We can double block it with... okay, it is the Wood Reader. But now it comes. And I don't know how this will end. Nice. Nice call. Okay, now I am in trouble. Especially since he's getting the Trigon Ranger. The Cloud Goat Ranger. So I need 9 mana, which is what I have, right? Block the Giant. Played these guys. But how do I stop? I can block the Ephemeron with the Bone Splitter, and he doesn't really have any cards at hand. But he's a 4/5 now, so I can't kill him with Bone Splitter. And he doesn't have any targets. Two cards in hand. Can still double block the Imperiosaur here. But I think I'm gonna hit for with the Predator. And just swing here. What if he blocks? What if he counterspells, I mean? He takes that. Interesting. That probably means he has a counterspell. Interesting that the Arbiter didn't really affect me at all. Shouldn't you let the Baloth hit first? Okay, that works. And he'll be hitting for 9, yeah. So that works, and I'm dead. Well played. Interesting deck. Okay, so what do I not need? I'm bringing in my Erratic Mutation here. And I'm not too sure about Echoing Truth. Taking out the Predator, bringing in Penumbra Spider. And another Baloth, I think. What about the Dust Wasp? Not as impressive, is it? I'm hoping now that I get a Baloth on turn 1 and can go from there. I did mulligan, and here is plenty, so this should work. I have the Bone Splitters in my deck, so there is actually 1-drops in my deck. Now I really want to use the Erratic Mutation on the 3rd turn. 4 and 3, right? Still have a chance to use it here. But he's missing his land drop, and Darkwood Baloth is pretty nasty against people missing their land drops. Look at that thing. Wow. That was an easy concede. Yep, let's do it. Spider Thalid, 5 mana, no suspension. I'm keeping it. It is borderline. And it's getting worse. Really hope I don't draw any land here. That's nice. Ephemeron is really dangerous here. As are the Seekers. Am I suspending this or playing it? I think I'm suspending it. And next turn I'm playing the Thalid. Doesn't have blue mana. Oh my god. I'm dead. Right. There's nothing I can do against that. Except pick off. Oh my god. Yes, getting the planes. I'm just dead here. And you know what would help me? Echoing Truth! Knight of the Reliquary can block. And here comes the Suspend dude. Hitting me next turn. For 7. So I don't know how to survive this. I'm just out-tempoed like crazy. And it was me that took out the Echoing Truth because the matches weren't like this, the first two, and I've lost this purely on skill. And it's all my own fault. And if this is not a 3-0 deck, I don't know what is. But I just mis-sideboarded it horribly. White soldier token. What is the emblem? Indestructible, okay. Pretty bad. Yeah, I have already lost this. So the solution then is just never board out your cheap bounce spells. In case you end up in this situation. Oh, interesting. Really interesting, actually. Two turns left. How much damage? 2, 4, 8, 10, 11, 14 damage. So I do die from this. And I can't even kill. I can't even kill Elspeth. That's pretty bad. Not the plus. Kill the Amber Seekers. Oh, kill Augustine. If he even attacks. But he only attacks with that guy. And now for something really good. So I don't know what that would be. I don't want them to be indestructible. And it's a 4/6. There's like nothing I can do. So let's randomly attack. And it's over. Damn, I like this deck, but I really made a sideboarding mistake there, and I think I should take a lesson from that. I need my cheap spells. I didn't think he could start this fast. He was so slow in the earlier games. I really screwed up here. It's a different deck, right? Oh no, he was... Where was his red and his blue? Weird. Okay, so I block that thing. I can't block that thing. I block that thing. But I still live. Why are you letting me live? Probably because you're toying with me. I should have used the Knight of the Reliquary, right? Who is the most trouble here? He's going to attack Elspeth. Really not using the... Drawing a card. Pierce Sword doesn't do anything. Nice. Woohoo! That was a major sideboarding mistake. Sorry about that. But at least I learned something. That the format is not that slow. I block something with some power, like that guy. I gotta use it. Okay. That was sad, and 2 people have dropped from the Swiss tournament. Well, mind your curve, don't get rid of your 2 drops, etc. Alright, time for the 3rd round. I could I get a buy here? No, I couldn't. Oh, I could. No, nobody has quit. So the people who has quit, it's Jay Reddy, no, Xuya, Miyoka, and Jay Reddy has quit. And Xuya lost. So Xuya is getting the buy. But there shouldn't be a buy then. So we will play. But Xuya will have nothing to play for. Astaroth and Blackstorm are playing the final. Apaniyam and the PK and me have 3 points. So there is 50% chance that I am playing the guy who has nothing. No, I already played him, so I can't play Xuya. So I am playing a decisive match. And let's see if the blue-green deck stands up to the test. At least I know not to sideboard out my stuff. That is good. That is echoing truth. I will crush him. The PK. And there is a chance he's not even here, which will be very disappointing, as there is like crap prices, which is why he wouldn't be here. We are actually playing for 2 are we playing for 2 cube tickets? No, we're playing for 4 cube tickets. So I hope that has some value to him. 4 cube tickets is it's 0.6 tickets per cube ticket in some world, but it's less. So maybe 0.5, 0.4, something like that. He should be here. Well, I'm gonna pause until he shows up. Let's do this. Keeping this hand. Really getting weird mana, but I should be able to use the weird mana. Lots of flood here. But flooding with Mask and Myers in the graveyard is never a problem. Though the clock is on now. Didn't cast anything. Double Bone Splitter will be pretty good unless he kills me. And chances is that he will. Blight Speaker. Hitting hard. It's the Rebels deck. So what is he bringing in here? He's bringing in the aura if he has it. And if he has the aura, I think that really makes that's the card that makes a great rebel deck. The aura is just going to hurt so bad. Okay. Well, that isn't very dangerous because he doesn't have a clock. That's the thing I don't like with that card. God! Because next time I just untap and then he's in trouble. Okay, so he's gonna play like an imp or something. So I need to move the bone splitter over to the south, right? Or maybe this is recommendable here. He will kill the Master Admirers, but he will then take 7. Huh? Now he casts the Rebel Aura. But I have already attacked. Okay, that looked like he just messed up some way. He still has 5 cards in his hand. But I killed the Seeker. Here comes the Trapper. But he still needs to accept my damage here. He needs to block it with the Amber Seekers, and thus I can recast it. With the Imperiosaur. Getting it back. And equipping the Imperiosaur. I have the Trigon Predator to get rid of the Bound in Silence. I'm amazed he didn't. Okay. Yeah, the Master Admirers is gone. And he's actually now in control. And hitting me. Well, let's swing. Or not. So flexible, it's crazy. But I got to win this. Still has 2 cards, and he's splashing for something red, I think. He discarded the Death Rattle. Why? Why didn't he use it? Oriok Salvagers, but he has who can return the Spell Bomb. Okay, how much damage? He is going to do 7 points of damage. But now he has to block something. Yeah, he has to win here. And it's the salvagers I didn't pick up, because I wanted a Muldrifter instead. And I have lost this match. Maybe because I have the worst flood ever. But I'm losing here. Bringing in Erratic Mutation, a Baloth, a Spider. Definitely going all defensive here. Do I want the Shell Dwellers? Or maybe I'm just overreacting. No, I can't do it. Maybe the other Spell Bomb. Going to 15 creatures. What do I take out? I can't take out the Thalids. I can't take out the Bone Splitter, can I? Maybe I can. Maybe they are not going to decide this match. I'm doing it. Can't keep a hand like that. I can't keep this hand. The early Imperiosaur, I have the Echoing Truth for the Rebel Searcher. And I got the Path to Exile. I'm keeping this. Wow, I really need to draw a land here. Really need to draw a land. There's the Blight Speaker. I am already returning him. And I'm land cycling for the plains there. Playing the 4th turn Imperiosaur. But that only means he's going to play his Aura. But so be it. Maybe he doesn't know he can play the Aura. Oh, he knew. I already had it in hand. I wish I had drawn a land so I could have done both. How many Bound in Silence do you have? Okay, let's see if we can make him crumble underneath the charge. He'll be getting a trapper. And we are getting a Knight of the Reliquary, right? Yeah, there's your trapper. I wish I could block here, but I can't yet. Right. Echo on the deep cavern imp will be really nasty. Oh, we can't use that. Okay, now I'm gonna block the Seekers and echo the deep cavern imp. Right. Forest for a forest. Alright, so I can get extra mana that way too. Well. Did he forget to tap? Nice card. See, blocking, getting a counter on them, that doesn't do a lot. Okay. Think I should be able to pull through here, but he just has so much value. But Knight of the Reliquary is not the first pick. Oh, so much value. He's a 4/4. He can't really attack yet, can he? So we're gonna play the Masked Admirers. Play Forest. Why didn't I tap it in response? Oh my god. I'm so bad. I'm so hungry. And I deservingly draw a land here. And missing that activation of the Knight of the Reliquary was really bad. Even though it doesn't matter a lot, does it? He doesn't have many rebels. But he has created a defensive wall that will keep my guys away for long enough. To win, and he actually swept me, and I've really lost. And I thought this was the nuts. I thought this was the deck that Limited Resource was talking about, but I think I misinterpreted them badly. I've already used most of my tricks. And now we can just use that thing. And I am in so much trouble. Yeah, he can just shoot me twice there and kill me. And I'm dead! And I don't know if I should pick the Salvage. He was pretty lucky drawing the Spell Bomb both times. I flooded horribly in the first game, but I feel it's quite inconclusive about the blue-green deck, but it wasn't the powerhouse that I thought it was. And I'm very happy that this is not a real draft. But I finished 1-2. And that pretty much makes me want to sell my Modern Masters boosters. But I'm going to do a 64-player draft at least, and I promised you one more real Swiss draft as well. But this was a setback. A big setback. And I realized why I lost the second match, but this one I never expected this result. Thank you for watching Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Dan, and I have to rethink what I know about Modern Masters Draft.